Hey guys, it's Chris with VFG. We are looking at the top five duo showdown combinations with Colonel Ruffs today. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please hit that like button. Gives me a little confidence moving forward. Appreciate it. So remember, Colonel Ruffs is an incredible duos brawler, mainly because of his super. He gets that 20% buff, not for just himself, but also for his teammates, and that lasts throughout the game, unless you happen to die, and then you have to get it back again. So to avoid picking my favorite brawlers, what I wanted to do was play with randoms. I played over 50 games of random duos using Colonel Ruffs, just to see who other people were using in duos, looking to see where we had success. Some of it was expected, and I narrowed it down to a handful of brawlers. And what I'm going to show you are the top five where we had consistent, successful games of getting second and first place with that combination. I did decide to play with people that I knew to get some good video for the background to show you guys, but the results held very true, whether with randoms or with teammates that I already were friends with. The biggest thing that I found before we get into the top five is that the brawlers that worked were either high DPS, either healed, or had a unique ability. And you'll see as we jump in here. So let's just jump straight to it. Number five is Amber. So Amber recently got a buff, which has helped her become a little more relevant. She does extremely high DPS. Her oil controls the opponent's movement on the map if you can get the one or two supers thrown out there. So there may be better options, guys, with Amber, but she worked for me. She worked with randoms, and it just stood out as a great option. So give it a try. I'm sure you may comment and say there's better options, but Amber was number five. Let's move to number four, Jacky. So Jacky is a quick, close attack brawler. She can attack through walls, and her gadget gives her an insane increase of speed, allowing you to track down other players. So Jacky could be map dependent. I understand that, with more walls or more bushes to hide in. But with Ruff's super, that extra 20% buff, we were able to track down other brawlers quickly, and be able to do enough damage with that extra 20% buff that killed them. So I saw Jacky as a very effective duos partner, between Ruff and Jacky. The damage they would do, it was a great combination. Number three is Lou. Lou was a shock to me, absolute shock. So in all of our random games, I will tell you, I probably played with the Lou at least 10 of those 50 plus games. We're talking 15 to 20% of the time it was a Lou. I was just amazed. So I don't know if that was Supercell's way of putting unique brawlers together, or what, but I had to play with Lou at once out of every five games. So in Lou's case, Lou is not the one doing the damage. Lou is not the one carrying the team. Lou was freezing brawlers. Lou was using his super to slow down brawlers, having them slip on the ice, which allowed Ruff to basically land all three shots back to back to back. And you guys know that Ruff's unload speed is tremendous. You can shoot off three hits in less than a second. And if you have a brawler that's basically stuck, frozen, or slipping, they were dead instantly. So a combination of Lou's attack on top of Ruff's three shots, it was a no-brainer. And I think we won 90% of Lou's games. Never finished worse than third. So give Lou a shot, guys. Number two is 8-bit. 8-bit's pretty obvious one, in my opinion. High DPS. His super does a boost of 50% damage. Combined with Ruff's super of additional 20%, you're looking at 70% extra damage between both brawlers. Just tremendous DPS coming from two brawlers. We pretty much tore everyone up in the games that we played with them. That was a fun combination. And lastly, number one brawler, in my opinion, to team with Ruffs is Byron. Probably not a surprise to many of you. but with a 20% boost to healing and damage, Byron was the easiest by far to win games with. He was the most effective. I focused on healing first and then damaging opponents second. Much like previous videos of mine with Byron, standing behind Colonel Ruffs, keeping him healed with the buff, and in duos, getting the cookies, the extra power points. We were healing Colonel Ruffs at 3,000 a second. Almost impossible to kill Ruffs for some of the games that we were actually the cookie monsters. So great combination there. So in closing, Amber number 5, Jacky number 4, Lou number 3, 8-bit number 2, Byron number 1. Would love to hear your thoughts. If I missed someone, there's a better combination out there. And I know, guys, it's map dependent. But these were 5 great combinations I don't think you can go wrong with in most boards. Give them a shot. Let me know your thoughts. And I will see you next time.